Good evening, everybody. I hope you all are doing very, very well. I decided to share a little story since this is now going to be a blog channel. This one stems way back to when I was a young adult. I would have been 17 around the time. This was back in the year 2014, and it was with a group called Legend of Zelda Fans on Facebook. I'm sure some of you have heard of it, some of you haven't. It's pretty popular now, but there's a reason why I quit being an admin for it. You see, back then in the middle of June, I was given a invite from someone named James. I don't know what they call themselves now, but those stupid pop-ups. Sorry, hate pop-ups. Okay, okay. Well, everyone, what happened was I got promoted to adminship, and it was fine for a little bit. But as the group grew bigger, this head admin there, which her name or their name is Jay or whatever, they spread a lot of well, they made a lot of rules, and I couldn't quite stupid advertisement for Teams. I hate Microsoft Teams. Okay, well, they made so many rules, like it was hard to keep track of them, and eventually I had enough because I didn't want to enforce one particular rule, which was emulation. I quite frankly believe that people have a right to legacy content, and if they want it to be free legacy content, I'll go all for it because classic games can be very expensive, and that's why I left the group. And the more I left, the more I realized how corrupt it was. There was only about 15 rules when I left, and now there's like around 35 or so. It's really ridiculous. And then I didn't even want to go back, but I tried to talk to the admin, wanted to be friends with them again because we do have history, even though we have differences, but they wouldn't let me be friends with them again. So good riddance. But yeah, I left the group because of my conscience outweighing the enforcements, and I quite frankly didn't like the power trip that I was getting too. I thought I was more important than I was. Oh, I had a big reality check there as I got older. But yeah, it was just a corrupt adminship. The entire group was just strictly like you couldn't repost stuff, you couldn't make emulator posts, and people, God forbid, showed a little bit of cleavage, they get in trouble too, which is stupid because people can't hide it sometimes. It's how it is. And that was when people were holding Zelda merchandise. But the thing is, I really didn't want to join that group anymore. So I decided to check it out, and I realized how bad it is. I'm sorry, I took a little bit too much Saw Palmetto. But yeah, it was back in 2014, and then after a 3-month hiatus, I went back on Facebook. I rebuilt my life and stuff, and I realized like I don't need that group because why should I be with people that are stuck up like that? If I wanted to do that, I might as well just go to Reddit, which I am on the Reddit Zelda. But people over there at least have opinions, and they don't have to pre-approve posts, which I think is baloney, because people have a right to say what they want to say. Which reminds me, I noticed some of you guys, your comments on YouTube, I couldn't read them. That's not my fault. That's the algorithm's fault. I always try to check out with as many comments as I can, because communication is key. But yeah, I'm very much for freedom of thought, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, autonomy, and I don't like conformity like that, and dictatorships especially. It's just sickening. This isn't North Korea, this is the United States of America, and Facebook is a open source, well, it's a social media platform that anyone can join. So people have a right to post what they want. I guess I'm a bit of a libertarian on that regard. I'm actually more of a Rockefeller, believe it or not. That's where I stand politically, but that's beside the point. The point is, if you want to, I mean, if you want to join that group, great, but there are better Zelda groups to join where like there's a lot less membership and people do need to grow, and there's a lot less rules, such as Legend of Zelda International. You can post publicly, post whatever you want. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that was my experience with the group. And that's why I don't ever want to be a Facebook group admin ever again. I don't want to do it for hot pockets. I actually want to do it because, like, if I ever did moderate something, I'd actually expect pay too. Hate to say it, got to pay them bills. But yeah, that's just my story about the Zelda group. Sorry if it's a bit of a weird narrative. Like I said, I took too much Saw Palmetto, so I'm a little bit out of it. But yeah, that's it. Have a good one, everyone, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more not let's plays, cooking videos. We might make snickerdoodles tomorrow.